Hello there, and welcome to Prison Architect Alpha 27, Episode 5. So in the previous episode, we expanded our prison capacity, which are just installing the doors now. We built our infirmary and our visitation, a guard took a prisoner around, let him into the infirmary, and then let him out the infirmary without a guard. So he just went, exit. Yeah, guards, eh? You can't run a prison without them, and you can't run a prison with them. Anyway, here they all go, look at that. Everyone's going for food, and we have just enough food to supply them. So we are expanding, and we are expanding as fast as we can. We do need to run electric and water, so let's get the electric running now. Electric runs down to there. The electric here runs down to there. The water pipes run down the centre to there. There. Straight across to there. There. Oops, nearly. There. Then just straight up to each of the toilets. Oops, not too far. There we go. And then that one, and then that one, and then they're all covered. Good. And then over here, I saw something flashing the other. Was that a power, I believe? Power. There we go. So here, we go up to there, across to there, down there, across there, into there. Good. And we're also going to go and put a normal door just there. That way the prisoners can go from this area straight into the visitation and back. Good. Everything's looking good. And everybody's looking happy. There you go. See them happily installing everything they need. Right. Now let's look at these solitary areas while we're at it. We stick a bed in each one. Yep. There, and there, and there. We'll also put a toilet in each one. There, and there. Oh, actually, we'll put the toilets facing the same way the cell ones do. Straight up and down, rather than back to the wall. Up. No, that's weird having a toilet facing the bed. Yeah, we have to go that way. We have to go side on. It looks a bit weird if you're on the toilet and you're staring at your bed. Then we'll need to run pipes to these toilets as well. So that'll be there, and that'll be there. Straight across to that, and straight across to that. And that'll be all of our solitary cells with beds and toilets. So if someone's in there for a long while, which we may have, they can actually sleep and they can go to the toilet. Keeping them fairly happy in that area. And then they go installing the electrical wires in the medical bay. And putting down the paving for the medical bay for speed. And partly just for themselves. Although we will be running proper bathing in very short space of time, but look at this. So yes, everyone is eating again, and we have more than enough food to feed them all. So yes, we're looking really happy at the moment. Everyone's moving into their cells slowly. Well, actually, everyone's in their cells with just one over. That's not bad. Everything's looking a bit peachy at the moment. Although workmen are getting themselves stuck in the solitary area. Let's actually start some of the additional building. So let's start building our first classroom. And since we have the cash for it, let's get our fully operational canteen. And anything else we want to get built quickly? I don't think so. I think we're pretty good on most areas now, and we can probably get rid of this planning. There we go. Actually, I'm actually going to take the opportunity building and get these areas properly built up. I've been wanting to do them from the beginning, but you can't always do stuff what you want from the beginning. It requires entrance. Well, the entrance will be a normal door. Just, I think there. Because one of these is going to be our storage and one of these will be our security. So I think we had the doors there anyway, so door there and a staff door there. That kind of tells you what they're going to be, doesn't it? So obviously our deliveries, which is currently set up, that's the wrong type of door on it. We'll move the door. I don't want to cancel the work itself because they'll just, well, they don't refund the materials, shall we say. Almost like crooks they are. And the classroom will have a door just there. Actually, no. We'll put the classroom door there. We're going to put a teacher's desk there. There they go. Starting all their construction. We have spread them a little bit thin again. But that is one of the things that we do in this prison. So let's get that door locked open. Get them moving. We only got one door for them to deal with. You need... Yeah. That is the problem with prisons. So you've got to keep all the doors open. And then it's not really a prison. There go the visitors into our little visitation area up here, which is a good place for them to be. Well, you can almost unload a lorry in one trip. There they go. See, there's just one shot every time. The one guy's busy every single time. We do need to get some CCTV cameras operational here. Because I want to have cameras just to make sure there's nothing happening up here. We need more guards. We actually do need more guards, so I'm just going to hire a couple more. Guards, guards, guards. There we go. And we're going to take, this is going to be the first night we actually do a shakedown as well. Make sure they're not trying to tunnel the way out. Why are we not getting water over here? Oh. Yeah, you actually have to plumb the toilets in as well. You can't just get the water near the toilets. It actually has to go to the toilet. It's a good job I'm not a plumber. Wow, our storage area is nice and full. There we go. So we have to, first of all, replenish that wall. Second of all, let's place an actual wall there, because it decided to keep the chain link fence, which is a bug that has annoyed me from the very beginning. And what we're going to do now is going to start moving out all of these pieces of wood at some point, and stick them over here in the next dedicated export area. But we'll do that once we get the main construction done. We don't want to be having to haul wood while they're waiting to build stuff. Did I actually cancel the light bulbs in here yet? No. Okay, cancel the light bulbs. There's a couple, but we'll deal with them later. Yeah, that's the only problem though. They're using that door to go around the main entrance, so the prisoners could make that door as well. Yeah. You need to lock the door, won't you? The truth is, I would lock the door, but it's actually faster for them to leave the door open for a little bit. So I'm not going to bother. Everything seems to be running smoothly at the moment. We haven't had any deaths or escapes for a while. Now that we actually have ourselves a medical bed, let's get ourselves some more meds in there. Medical bed, right over under the cursor. Let's pop those in. And we can then go to our programs, and under our, where is it hiding? Alcohol, there it is. There. Oops, no. I did one we don't have room for. General education, we don't have room for that yet. Alcohol, behaviour, pharmacological, there it is. Go. Oh yeah, I did make that room no prisoners due to the insistence on the prisoners being taken there and then escaping. So it's currently 4, there will be more, and we'll do it in one trip, I believe. We don't need any more than that. And that should deal with the injury problem we had as well. And there they go. extremely inefficiently building stuff. Ah, you just can't get the workmen anymore, can you? What, we have an incident. We have an incident somewhere. I heard the doodle-doo, doodle-doo. There he is, there he is. Thank you. Could you open that door and go get him? Thank you. So you've got solitude for 3 hours now because of that. Wasn't very smart, was it? Well, bureaucracy please. I would like to have surveillance. Thank you very much. I'll take the extra grant as well. And that's all we need right now. So you're like it in solitary with no toilet. Well, at least you can't flush it anyway. Wow, we really need to get some of this work done quickly. Just dragging along, isn't it? I really shouldn't have planned that large area and these other 2 areas at the same time. But you live and learn, live and learn. Because if you guys were actually to work up here, you'd be done by now. Then you could do that one in a big old... That's not the noise to make, by the way. So we'll take that door and we will dismantle it. And we'll take that door and we're not going to touch that door until that room is complete. But that's going to have the door swapped over. Because I don't want them getting to this room and get stuck inside it when this one is the one that won't be restricted on. But since no one's using that door, let's just put the door back to normal mode. There we go, problem. Problem solved. And rooms, door, normal door there please. And then the fan, 2 more places up here, 1, 2, and then the room should be done. And there it is. So let's take those light bulbs out before they cause us any problems. Materials, brick wall, there, there, and there. And that door, dismantle, because it's actually going to get replaced by a staff door. Could you actually just do me a favour? Thank you. And I can place that staff door as soon as you complete. There we go. Right, so next thing. Power into there, power into there. Actually, we're going to remove these light bulbs as well, aren't we? So dismantle object. That, and that. And we'll actually replace the light bulbs with one there, 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 and there. Do the same thing up here, there, 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 and there. See? Light bulbs in the right places. Yeah, we really need to work on that area. Not wrong when I want bureaucracy. But I am actually going to ask for remote access. That's the doors that can be opened automatically. But we do have our CCTV now, so we can actually start building that up. And there goes our first person, who is walking up here, and the only reason in the world to go up there is because he's picking something up. So, search the prisoner. Yeah, you weren't that smart, were you? And we find cigarettes. Here's a question for you. Why did you shove him through the wall? That was a little bit uncalled for. Okay, maybe it wasn't uncalled for. Maybe he called you a name and you didn't like it. Woo 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 woo. I'm not there for that completed yet. It's one of those things where I saw the builders, but well, where they come from? Open the door. Open the door. Get a remote access built soon. Let's get the CCTV monitors position. So we'll have one CCTV monitor there, and another one there. Actually, no, I'll cancel that one. We'll have it purchased, but we will not place it. And cameras. Right, we need cameras, and we need cameras placed in strategic locations. So I'm going to place the first camera here. Second camera we placed Probably, I'd like to put it there, but then we can't put one in every spot because we've got doors in front of the others. So we'll place these. I think best place to put them is just up here next to the door, but no, we'll place it. Yeah, I think. Where should we put it? I think up here, one in every one of these corner pieces, pointing. I think across there, 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 and there. It may work, it may not. We'll find out in a very short space of time. Ooh, we also need utilities. Camera. We need a camera in here. We need a camera there, and I want a camera in the holding cell because the holding cell doesn't have a guard in it traditionally. Sounds a bit weird, but that's just the way it is. Ooh, and that's been complete. So utilities, door servo. Put door servo there and there. We need a door control, which we'll put just there by the bottom. And we need, where is it? I'll have a fun tap as well, please, if you wouldn't mind. I'll put one. I'll put it up here actually next to my. Put it there. A fun tap. That should deal with the fun issues as well. Power. Oh yeah, I forgot you have to run power directly to these units, don't you? So straight power there, and straight power there. I also believe you have to run power to these servos. So dink, dink. Problems solved. But we're at it. Shakedown. And I'll deal with these doors. Open. Sesame. And that one to normal. We only have 7 guards, so I'm actually going to take the opportunity, expand the guards, straight 10. That helps with the getting this done as well. One more builder, one more piece. Thank you. Right, cancel the light bulbs. Build the wall, which just goes down there, by the way. Dismantle that fence. That fence is actually in the wrong place. Purposely done, in case you're wondering. And we start building that classroom. Ooh. We also need a CCTV camera in the common room because we need one in the common room. Yes. Wow, they're finding a lot of things. That's a lot of things. How do you sneak Shias into a prison? Yeah, kind of a weird one, that one. I mean, I can understand you getting some things into a prison, but sneaking Shias in? Okay, it's complete. Now, just get the. We can't leave them open too long. Those are supposed to be open during the night, but we don't want them. Don't let the box at the door. Thank you. They should be shut because the prisoners will run out of it. There we go. And the guards are available anyway, so the guards can have these doors open. Good. Right, utilities. You connect my CCTV cameras to my CCTV cameras to my CCTV station. And we're offline. I know. And last one. I don't think they're wide up, but I've got a bigger problem right now. Capacitors! We need more capacitors! These are high priority, people. Highest priority! The cookers aren't working. That means the kettles don't work. Oh my god, there's no kettles! That is a true emergency. No, in my house, if the kettle broke for that length of time, there'd be riots. So the thing is, we can't even get the door powered up because it wouldn't work without. Nope, thank you. We have one camera wired up. I'd say it wouldn't work anyway because that wasn't even placed. Now these are the capacitors we need. Are they already being installed? Nope, those are the capacitors we need. Come on, one of them. We need one minimum. There it is. Good, good, good. Right. Let's restart the generator. Not the light bulb. No. No. Dismantle the light bulb, please. It's in the way. On. 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 On and... Generator online. You on? Yeah. Right, we are back online again. So now, hopefully, I go to deployment. No, deployment. Utilities. We can see it's connected to 1 and 2, and then we can see hopefully you're connected to all the cameras. No, not all of them. Connect that one. Thank you. All the cameras are connected. We now have phone tap, which we can attach to. Hold the shift key down while we do this. Nope. What was the shift? That was the shift key. I just wasn't holding the shift key. That's the problem. I was holding the control key. There we go. So we have our cameras, we have our dog control, and we have our phone booth, phone monitoring. We also have 3 guards using them, so that's a lot of guards not in use right now. Is that camera not wired up? It is not wired up. We have a camera not wired up, people. Correction, camera is wired up, it just isn't in use. There. Stop tricking me. I wasn't paying attention. I got penalised for it. Wow, I completely missed out on those light bulbs. Oh well. Luckily they're not a major issue. But we are going to do tables. So a table there. And a table there. Table. 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 And table. Now, benches. There. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was like 10 benches there then. There'd be a bug in the system there. If you place benches in a downward trajectory, it places you too many. Da, 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 da. Placing benches all day long. And now the table. There and there. Now we demolish the wall. And also, where's the serving table? Put the extra serving tables in now. There we go. And that should cover all of our areas. So rooms, canteen is now one big canteen area. There we go. We now have one large canteen. Just need to put a door there. There we go. I think we're looking quite nice. Everything's looking pretty good. Canteen's taking shape, definitely. We got a random door, which I thought would have been dismantled. There we go. Right, so now the guys have nothing to do. We've got a little bit of time. We're just going to place down some paving stones in these walkways. I said we were going to do it as soon as we could, and now it is as soon as we could. So, paving stones. Wow, that's a lot of money. We can't even afford that. Oh well, let's just get the most critical area done. Which, in case you're wondering, is that area there with the staff. Because it gets the staff to the staff room fast, and away from the staff room fast. So we're going to make this probably the armory. And then they'll be, get the gun, and escape. So, if we have an armory, it's probably going to be up here. We didn't really have a use for that room. But we have got a classroom now, we just need to put some stuff in the classroom. So let's have a look at guy grant capability. Grants! Actually, tell you what we'll do, we'll look at the grants next time round. We have everything we need right now. So if I just go to programs, just do a quick reschedule to make sure everybody's covered. Yep, everybody's covered. And we are good. So you can see they're jumping between the cameras rapidly. Never seems to touch that camera. Utility. Can I see what you're doing? See, it's, look how it's moving between those cameras. Even though it's that one there, I don't really care for. That camera there. But if we just dismantle that one, because it's pretty much useless to us. You know, one of those can be on permanent. Worker. Dismantle camera. And boom. There we go, they're on permanent now. Good. We do need some more cameras over here. But we need another camera booth for that, I think. Or we have to just have a bit of rotation in there. But whichever way we choose it, we choose it. We've got some... What we're going to do, just... sell one line of wood. There we go. That's just to keep us going a little bit, although we have a fair bit of money coming in. But we're looking good. We've got our prison cells. So, I think in the next episode we're going to actually... What is that? That's a bit of flooring into different colour. Concrete floor, please. Just there. Just to get rid of that spot. It's a bit weird having it there. So yeah, we're gonna... In the next episode we'll progress. So I think what we should do in the next episode, get this classroom built, get that classroom built, start on the second wing, and we can hopefully get one of these. That's not going to get done in an episode due to the sheer cost. So I think that's probably a good place to leave it for now. Yeah. And we'll also be doing a few more shakedowns, because we had one, we've got a lot of stuff, we need some metal detectors as well, we've got a lot of stuff we need. But we're running and we're working and we're happy. So, comments in the comics, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider subscribing. And if you need new wood, let us know, we can sell you some.